quick drive home. Let's talk Instagram versus Facebook ads and why I decided to go all in on Instagram as the main channel when growing service-based businesses. Started 2 years ago with one plumbing client in southern Utah, and that's what kickstarted this whole thing. Showed him how to run ads. He got good results. He was able to make hires, get commercial deals, made multiple six figures from Instagram. And once I saw that there, I had an opportunity. So I moved to St. George, Utah, and started with service businesses there. I've helped now over 200 service-based businesses across 140 different niches implement this on Instagram. So I know it freaking works, but why Instagram? This is why. Instagram, you can build a brand online. With Facebook, it's less of that brand building and more of those get quote now type of ads. So when you do those, yes, get quote now ads work. When you take people to your website, that works. The issue with that is if they're not ready to buy right then and right now, they're not going to put in their information for a backyard remodel. It's going to be a way more expensive cost per message, cost per result. And depending on the ad creative that you choose, you may just get people looking to price shop you and price gouge and looking for the cheapest landscaper. If you're trying to build the most amount of trust in an ad, especially if you're maybe the more higher end, we'll just take backyard remodels, for example, landscapers. You don't want to be the cheapest landscaper in town, okay? So when you're running those ads on Facebook, what's going to happen is you're going to get price shop. You are not the cheapest price in town, but you haven't built that much trust with the person on the other hand, so they don't understand why you're more expensive than the rest. When you build a brand on Instagram, you can showcase your work, why people decided to go with you even when you were not the most cheapest price in town, and that's what actually works. With Facebook, you're trying to build all that trust in a 30-second, 60-second ad, and it just doesn't happen, okay? That's why the top of funnel ads that I say to do are just, hey, are you tired of dealing with this here in town? Follow my page for more content on all things backyard renovations here in Phoenix, Arizona, for example, okay? And what happens is over time, maybe they're not ready right now to buy your services, but in a month later, after they see you consistently showing up on social media, on the Instagram stories, posting content, getting clients talking on camera, why people need to be thinking about this for their backyard remodel before even hiring a general contractor. When you talk about all this kind of stuff, you're proven to be the authority figure in town, okay? So when you do that, nobody else is talking on camera like this. The next step, the 2026 play for service businesses is this right here, what you're watching. Long form content. Watch. I'm calling it right now. The clients that talk on camera, build that long form content are going to be the ones 10 steps ahead of anybody else, even just posting on short form social media, because this is the platform that builds the most amount of trust across the board. Think for a 10-minute YouTube video, if somebody watches that and they've watched 10 minutes of you, how many reels of yours do they have to watch to hit that same 10 minutes? They have to watch, what, maybe 15 to 20 reels of yours? That's crazy. So, or they watch one YouTube video for that same amount of time. Just something to think about, okay? Instagram versus Facebook. Facebook, yes, those ads work. Get quote now, all that. You can run the same ad on Instagram and Meta and Facebook, but the reason why Instagram works so well is because it just keeps people into your spider web. You're just trying to create a spider web of new local followers. It can get you the cheapest cost per click, which is a follow. It's the easiest ask. Hey, maybe you don't need us right now, but if you ever have any questions on a backyard remodel, follow my page on Instagram, okay? And then they'll reach out. Or what I teach all my clients to do is reach out to every single new follower. They followed your page for a reason. You got to think of it as they found your page, they clicked the first interaction to get in contact with you, which is a follow, and you're just thanking them. It's not anything crazy. You're not bugging them. Like, they followed you. That's the beauty of this. They followed your page. This is not just a cold DM that you get probably a million times a day. of somebody trying to pitch you your services. No, they found you from the ad. The ad was just a warm, hey, just you live here in town, this is what we do. If you're tired of dealing with this, if it's of any interest, just shoot me a follow. That's what you're saying. And with Facebook, it's not the same. Can you run a very similar style of page, like to get people to your page? Yeah, but Meta works way better on those get quote now, all that. But that just gets people that want a decision immediately, that are ready to go right then and right now. And some people aren't. Some people are still maybe just looking around. And what happens is I've had clients do those in the past, and they price gouge a ton with those types of leads. So with this, you're building a brand. Think like Nike. Think Nike, for example, okay? There's cheaper shoes than Nikes, but people will go to Nike all day long for shoes because of the brand and the culture they've built with it. So it's the same thing with you. Like, you don't want to be the cheapest shoe in town. You don't want to be the cheapest landscaper in town. And people will pay once they understand what you do differently, and that they get to actually work with you. You become like that celebrity figure. If you can get past, if you can have the big enough nuts to want to talk on camera. I'm talking to these guys right now, okay? Females, same thing. Your hair's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Makeup's fine. Just talk on camera, okay? It's never going to be perfect, but you will immediately stand out from any other service businesses in your niche, any of your competitors in town. Watch. I've seen it pop up time and time and time again. You're going to start doing it. You're going to start running ads correctly, whether you learn it from my boot camp or you sign up as a client. You're going to start talking on camera, running ads. Your competitors are going to see it. They're going to start following you. They're going to start asking you what you're doing. And then the next thing you know, they're going to be talking on camera. They're going to be showing up, talking like this at the job sites, but it's going to be a copy of yours. This is the difference, okay? I'll explain this too. They're just going to be seeing what you're doing, and they're going to just try to copy that. And you're always going to be 10 steps ahead when you are the first person in a local market to do this. And we only work with one service business in a local area at a given time. So that's always fun when their competitors come to us and like we can tell they're competitors, or we just say, hey, Steve, like I know you do landscaping here in Austin, like is this a competitor of yours? And they say yes, and it's like, all right, sweet, we'll tell them sorry, see ya. And we help Steve dominate while he's working with us. So it's super fun, okay? What's gonna happen is that person, your competitor, is gonna be the one copying you, but you are learning from somebody else. You're learning from me. I'm basically what I'm doing. I have a ton of competitors with this now too. What are they doing? My competitors, they're just copying me. They're copying others in this space. A lot of them are just freaking copying me because I've done it the longest, teaching service businesses how to run follow ads and like use Instagram as a funnel, okay? They're copying me, so all of their information is going to be watered down from your boy. I'm learning from somebody else, not one person in particular, but just marketing systems, processes that other maybe marketing companies are doing at a nationwide level, and we bring local. That's how this all started. Okay, I learned from marketing agencies. Instagram gurus were doing these follow ads at a nationwide level and using the DMs to sell, and I brought that to the local level. And I'm still doing that to this day, of taking things and strategies from marketing agencies, people doing $1 million, $2 million a month in their marketing agencies, and implementing it on the local service business level. Okay, so with that, a little tangents, but Instagram is the best for that long-term growth, where you can even turn off your ads once you get maybe 1,000 followers. Now you have 1,000 new local followers in your page every single day, seeing your content, seeing your testimonials that you can reach out to and have a genuine conversation with, that may be a buyer. Or they'll be asking you questions because they see you as the authority. You hop on a quick phone call with them from the DMs. You say, hey, yeah, like happy to help with that. That makes complete sense. We've done projects like this in the past. This is what I recommend. Let's hop on a quick phone call. I'll explain it all for you and just give you the free information, and you can take it from there. Cool? Cool. Boom. Phone call. Instagram is another sales channel. You got to think of it like that. Facebook is too. You know, it is. But I love Instagram for the brand building aspect, and it is your portfolio. It shows all your work. It shows you as the authority figure, where Facebook is just, it's more transactional, where Instagram is more relational. And all we're trying to do is be relational over transactional. with all of our content, who we're talking to. And another key point that my client success manager, August, he's head of client success, he talks about all the time, is to our clients. The type of content you create reflects the type of client you want and that you're looking to attract. So what that means is all your content, if you're trying to get a luxury buyer, like a luxury homeowner, you don't create content talking about cheap or price cuts or price drops or anything. No, you hit on the time savings, what they're gonna get back. Like especially for say auto detailers or mobile detailers. Like if you're trying to get a more, let me bring this up a little bit. If you're trying to get a more luxury client, you're gonna talk about, hey, you don't have to, like, we come to you. You don't waste time in the car wash line when we can come to you so you can just keep working. Why? Because people that have a business, entrepreneurs, business owners, their greatest asset is their time, because their time's split in a million different ways. The last thing they want to do is to go get their car washed, but they know they need it. A client of ours, within 2 hours of launching his ads, had 2 qualified leads because of this ad saying the same exact thing, so it works. So only create content on Instagram for the type of client you wish to attract and their problems, okay? That's why I pick Instagram over Facebook. Instagram just does that way, way, way better than Facebook does. Create follow ads, get that engagement. Like, it works across any industry with this. Any industry. If not, why do you even have an Instagram page? If nobody's gonna see it, nobody needs your services, like, why are you even posting? Delete Instagram and go find another way that's been working for you. But if you're not where you're at, you have to trust that social media can work, and I've seen it work across so many different industries. Like, I wholeheartedly believe this works for quite literally any industry, whether you're trying to do recruiting, whether you're trying to do anything B2B, B2C, this freaking works, okay? You just need to have the correct systems in place to make Instagram ads work for your business. If you have any questions at all, shoot me a DM on Instagram, happy to talk. And I answer all my DMs, and subscribe for more. Hope you guys, if you like this style of content too, shoot me or comment down below and I'll create more. It's so easy to create, just on a drive home, and we'll give it a little rip so you can hear it. Oh shit. You'll hear the pops. That's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, evening. Go make some freaking content, go post on Instagram. Let's go.